Hi guys, and welcome to the Stairman Podcast. Today we're going over the fight that has happened last night. Jake Paul and Tyron Woodley. I shouldn't say last night, but the night before that. So let's get right on into it. So today we had a fight. Jake Paul versus Tyron Woodley. I would say it was a pretty decent fight. Jake Paul finally got a person that could take him all 8 rounds. Yes, you heard me. He took him all 8 rounds. Well, to think about that, Jake Paul got smashed around the fourth round. He got a nice face full of glove. All I have to say, he did get hurt, stumbled into the siding, and popped back up, though he did end up winning it. My thing is that uh, it was a good fight, not decent. I would say Triton Woodley didn't attack as much as he should have. He should have really stepped up and punched him, because when he really started attacking and really starting uh, backing Jake Paul into the corners, he started getting the chances and it almost ended up knocking him down. So my suggestion for Drayton Lilly, if they have a rematch, is to get aggressive. Though Jake Paul handled himself fairly well, though I do have to say, under some pressure, he does crack. He cracks fairly easily under pressure. He see even like in the diversity, he cracks very easily in an instant. So if you can get the one to couple punches and in, set him up, and then bang, he will crack fairly easily, get knocked down, or even knocked out. So if you can get the quick knockout, he will rebound from it. He will rebound and start fighting you back. But there will be a uh moment where he questions himself. So yes, that's what I have to say, and that's what Trayton Woodley showed, is that Jake Paul is not um fairly well with the diversity at times, due to the fact that there is a moment that he questions whether or not he should be there. It looked like to us. Now, to be honest, he could have been thinking uh something totally different, but it looked like he was going questioning himself in the ring. To be honest, it looked very quick though. It was quickly over. He then ended up finishing the fight and winning by a split decision by the judges. So we're getting closer and closer to finally seeing Jake Paul fall. I do have to say though, he needs to choose his next opponent very wisely, due to the fact that if he does not, all the hype will start to fall away, because it already is. I do have to say, the hype around Jake Paul is starting to fall away, due to the fact that he is not fighting Tommy Fury, which is one of the people that everybody wants Jake Paul to fight, along with KSI or Austin McBroom. Those are three options that Jake Paul probably should take up for his next fight, to see him going any way farther into the future with boxing, to be honest. Now, he will do this, he will do it, and he will make some good money off of it, even if he chooses a random opponent. But I do have to say, if he really wants to take that next step, Tommy Fury is where he's got to head. And I'm giving him more respect now, due to the fact that he has won this fight. He has been through a little bit of diversity. I have to give him his respect. Though he needs to start choosing people that can make him step up in the boxing world, let alone start making a name for himself. Because if he doesn't, he will fall off, and people will not uh, give as much of a thought to him, as if he were to now make that step sooner rather than later with Tommy Fury, and ending up winning that fight, which would be big for him. But if he loses, it kind of all goes down the drain. So right now, he's got to keep winning, keep fighting. To be honest, I don't think he's gonna end up getting a bout with Conor McGregor till he starts winning some versus higher level people in the boxing or even UFC world. It all depends. So that is my thoughts on the fight, also, and my review. Um, 1, 2, 3. Jake Paul definitely kind of won those rounds, but he connected. He connected a lot of punches in the fight. He definitely connected a ton of punches, but a lot of them did nothing at all. So it kind of just hit off of Tyler Woodley and really didn't do it. He has the power. We know he has the knockout power, but he needs to figure out a way to set up those big punches. And what we saw is that Jake Paul cannot set up. It has not um does not have too much of an ability to set up those big punches to knock out. He knows how to set up some punches, but not others. He can set it up, but it just didn't work this time. Now, Trayton Woodley, on the other hand, he looked eh. He needed to start setting up punches for the final punch. It looked like he was just waiting for the moment where Jake Paul let it up. He went in and attacked, and I think he was looking for the one punch KO. I'm gonna find the one punch at this time. If I connect with you, I win. It looked like he was looking for that during the whole entire fight, which I have to say he should not do that next time. He should really just attack him. But if it doesn't happen as a rematch, Jake Paul should go after Tommy Fury. If he goes through a rematch with Trayton Woodley needs to change up his game plan a little bit. Jake Paul needs to change up his game plan a little bit. I think he also needs to start really learning how to set up those punches to really knock out, to really punch and finish off people. But that is my thoughts on both fighters in this fight, the fight itself. So thank you guys for watching. Please make sure to subscribe, like, and comment down below. Also, please make sure to stay tuned to any more of the Steelman podcast. We will be posting, at least trying to post daily, if not. More news coming up. That's all we're covering for today. Please and thank you. Have a nice, still strong day. Please stay still strong, and we will see you in the next one. Peace.